Yan, hello guys. Bali for now, we'll be discussing linear programming models. For LP formulation, you could use two different kinds of methods of graphical and simplex. Graphical method is creating different lines and finding the visible region and checking its intersections to know the maximum values of the possible x and y coordinates. But for simplex model or simplex combination or more a mathematical method is a more mathematical method that uses different kinds of equations in solving through eliminations, reductions, and several matrix computations. For this example, may dalawa daw appliances. Ang isa daw appliance manufacturer ay nagpo-produce ng dalawang model ng microwave. Si microwave H, si microwave W. Parehas daw silang pinafabricate at ina-assemble, sabi siya. Para daw magawa si microwave H, kailangan daw ng 4 hours of fabrication and 2 hours of assembly. Let's type it on the table. Kailangan daw niya ng 4 hours na fabrication at 2 hours na assembly. Then, sabi, si W naman daw, let's make this one, H is equivalent to X1 and W is equivalent to X2. Si W naman daw uses 2 hours of fabrication and 6 hours of assembly. This is a simple example of a production process given their cycle times. Ito yung mga cycle times ng dalawang products. Sabi dyan, there's a concern that for the whole week, 600 hours lang ang pwedeng gamitin for fabrication. And sa lahat ng i-assemble, you could only use 480 hours for the assembly process. It is also given that si H daw ay nagbibigay ng $40 na profit and si W is providing 30 hours, for $30 of profit. The question is, what is the quantities of H and W that will maximize profit? The question is, it is now a product mix. Ibig sabihin, ano yung sabihin ng product mix? Gaano kadami ang gagawing H at gaano kadami ang gagawing W for us to deliver or to have more profit. This is a simple table concerning a simple linear programming model problem. For computation of LP, you need to start by looking for its objective function and subjective function. Yung objective function natin could be considered the target. What is the target of the study? For now, the target of the study is we need to maximize its profit. We need to maximize its profit. And let's make the profit is equivalent to Z. We need to maximize profit Z. For this computation, for us to have an objective function, our objective function equation could be equivalent to maximize Z is equivalent to, pwede natin siyang gawing equivalent sa $40 times sa gagawing X1, $40 times X1 plus $30 times X2. Ibig sabihin, our computation would be $40 na X1 at $40 na X2 ay yung kanyang profit. This is our objective function. Ibig sabihin, your objective function could be maximization or minimization. Could be maximization of profit, maximization of sales, maximization of capacity, so on and so forth. It could also be minimization of different cost, the minimization of profit loss, minimization of capacity needed. Capacity could be maximized or minimized at times. Subjective function, ang mga subjective function natin ay yung mga nagiging hindrance natin para hindi makadeliver. We may have two different subjective functions. We have fabricate and assemble. Ibig sabihin, hanggang 600 lang ang pwede. At ibig sabihin, hanggang 480 lang ang pwedeng i-assemble. If you will analyze your subjective function for your first subjective function could be from fabricating. We could say that 4 times X1 plus 2 times X2 should not be greater than 600. Diba? Yun yung ating concern.